footprint is building on work I've done for 15 years. And so what I have done is, for example, helping communities in Congo, where there was no clean drinking water access in many, many communities. And what they found is a water project, for example, was working, but then 2 months later it was not working anymore. Because the pump had failed, because they didn't drill deep enough, etc. And this was affecting, one water project was for 20,000 people, another for 15,000, another for 25,000. So these were fairly big projects. And what we found is that when this was reported to the NGO that was delivering the project, they ignored it. They didn't want to have anything to do with it, because the cost of them fixing the project was very high, and they didn't have the money for it, but they had done a bad job. Another NGO, however, went back. I met with the director of this NGO. She didn't know that this had been happening from the community. They went back 5 times until they fixed it properly. So one was ignoring, the other one went back 5 times to do a proper job. But the only reason they did it 5 times is because the community came back to them and said, look, it's still not working, right? And this is what needs to happen. It needs to be bottom-up accountability, where people get trained and involved, not simply in reporting problems. If it was possible to do it like that, that would be great, because that would be very easy, because there are failed projects all over the place. But just reporting problems is not good enough. People actually have to be involved in fixing those problems. And once they take responsibility and share in the success of fixing, they own the project. As long as they're just reporting the problem to the municipality, to the NGO, to the donor, they're not responsible. It's your job to fix it. But as soon as they're involved in it, then they actually own it. And that's what ultimately needs to happen. They need to own their future. They need to own the services that they're getting.